Hello, I'm Marcia McCrae, your Living Intentionally coach. I am delighted, I'm honored, and I am so pleased to be with you yet another time. Today, we have a great topic, and as your coach, I am here to give you testimonials, to give you textbook, and to help you overall become better. That is the strategy that we're going to use. But first, let's take care of a little housekeeping. I need your assistance. Please subscribe to this page. For those who have, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And for those who haven't, I need you. So by clicking the subscribe button, that will allow you to be made aware when there's new uploads, and especially if by clicking the bell. Bell will give you a notification when we have new entries. And that way we can increase the numbers to this Living Intentionally page. And I am just grateful and I'm honored for your participation. Now that we have taken care of a little housekeeping, let's go straight into the topic. This is going to be a topic that is going to be so interesting, yet we can all relate to it. If you're familiar with the Living Intentionally YouTube page and you've seen the previous videos, you realize I'm really transparent. Most of this stuff is almost testimonial. So in addition to textbook, I also give you personal testimony because I really want you to know that I have experienced what I'm talking about. I'm not telling you or teaching you what I've read about. I'm telling you and I'm teaching you what I've experienced personally. And that way I can give you an honest assessment on how it works, how it didn't work, the emotions behind it, how I overcome, because I want you to, as your life coach, to be able to do better and grow and be the best that you can be. Now, the topic for today is thanking God for protecting you from you. Yes, that's the topic. Thanking God for protecting you from you. What? Thanking God for protecting me from me? Yes, that is a prayer that I often say throughout the day or before I start my day. Lord, protect me from me. Because I know that I will have ideas and I will want something that perhaps I shouldn't have. I think we all can relate to wanting something or someone. Yes, we all can relate to that. Wanting something or someone that may not be in our best interest. We don't know it at the time. We can't foresee the future. We don't know how it would overall work out. But we wanted what we wanted and we wanted it badly. We wanted it badly, and it may have been something that could have just destroyed us altogether. Think about it. I remember being so in love with an individual, and I was young, extremely young, not even 20. And at that age, I thought I found my forever. Yeah, 19, right? I thought I found my forever. And when the relationship ended after 2 years, I was devastated, right? And I remember praying, Lord, 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 why have you forsaken me? Why does he not want me anymore? I remember being so distraught about that, the ending of that relationship. I could not see myself going any further from that, right? I didn't know. I had no clue all the places that life had for me after that point. I had no clue the experiences, the people, the palettes, the taste, the countries, the everything that I was going to experience past that moment. But I wanted something and someone so badly. I could not even think straight. That's one example. I think we all can literally pinpoint something that we wanted that was not the best for us, looking at it at this point in life. Think about what it was that you wanted. Think about who it is you wanted, right? I think I kind of laugh at myself because we think we know what we know, right? And we're so sure of it at the moment. God in his infinite wisdom can see such more further than we can. He can foresee, he knows what the future holds. We can't. And when something does not happen, trust is for a reason. There's been, I just gave you an example of something that happened in college, but I mean, there has been dozens and tens, hundreds of examples of that exact same situation. Lord, protect me from me. And I ask that he protects you from you. There's so many people that we can kind of pinpoint that got in the wrong relationship when we saw the signs. We saw that that person was not a really good companion to that other person. We saw that they may not have been the nicest individual. There were some sketchy personalities. We saw that perhaps they did not want to be a provider or even be a husband. We saw that some people were not nice to children. We've seen that someone did not have any work ethic, but yet they entertained them otherwise. They still entertain them despite seeing everything, despite seeing all of these like red flags. Perhaps you may have attempted to forewarn them and they ignored you. And little bit, not before long, they eventually saw what you saw. And I'm not going to say it's too late. It's never too late, but they did not want to listen to a wise counsel. And that's another thing on this topic. Lord, protect you from you, protect me from me. I believe that he uses everything and everyone to forewarn us. And I'm very glad that I eventually accepted what was. I was happy that I did not allow that type of rejection to to take me down a path of seeking attention. I'm grateful that that experience allowed me to realize that there was something bigger and better in my future. And boy, was there. I'm grateful that I was able to hear the wise counsel from those who I reached out to help me gain understanding on why what was happening. In my young, immature mind, I could not have fathomed. In my young, immature mind, I did not know that 20, 25 years down the line that God would really just show himself in so many different ways. Many times when we do not get something or someone in our lives and it just does not work out, maybe that one thing may have taken you from God or distracted you to a point where you wouldn't even want to talk to him. Perhaps you may have made that thing your God. Maybe you would have idolized and almost worshiped it. Think about, be honest with ourselves. We get so enamored with something that it takes all of our attention. But maybe during a time where you would have prayed or you would have meditated or just waited to hear that voice, you didn't because you were focused on something else. That's something else that you wasn't supposed to have in the first place. So be careful on what you want. Think about it, pray about it, and wait for your answer. Now, on that topic, let's just stretch out waiting for a second. And waiting and listening, it's extremely difficult to listen to the answer we are waiting for when we have distractions everywhere. I don't know how you can hear for the answer when there's noise all around you, when you're never alone, you're never quiet. Let's say you walk into a room and you're alone, but you're going to turn on the television. Perhaps you get in the car, you're by yourself, but the radio is up sky high and you're turned up. When do you have the opportunity to truly meditate and think about what it is that you're seeking an answer for? You must be intentional to allow yourself to be in a silence. Be by yourself, truly alone, truly by yourself, so you can hear the answer that you're seeking. It's really hard to hear when you have noise everywhere. It's really hard to hear and comprehend where you have the distraction of the television, or the distraction of the mobile device, or the distraction of the laptop, it's so many distractions now. When can you just be away? Literally sit in silence and wait. Maybe it's the beginning of your day. Just think about it. Just lay there. Give thanks and listen for your answers. Ask that he just shows himself to you throughout the day, and anticipate him doing what he said he's going to do. But when we experience a distraction or disappointment, just be keen to it. Be aware of it. When we don't get what and who we wanted, know that it was overall for the best. Our instincts wanting to, pursue it because we want it so bad. Our instincts are to cry, beg, for what we want. Think about it, meditating, just wanting what we want. When we don't get it, please know it's for the best. We can't foresee the future. We have no clue what or who could have destroyed us. Who could have stressed us out where it shortened our lifespan? What could have been the item that could have just totally hurt us? When we don't get what and who we want, it's okay. We can't think of it at that moment, but know that it is okay. So if you're feeling rejected because something did not work out as a relationship, it's okay. It's better in store for you. There's nothing. And if you want it, let me get back on topic. Let me backpedal just a bit. If we continuously pursue it, there's a possibility we get exactly what we want, but it may be our destruction. That person may hurt us or stress us. That person may disappoint us or break our hearts. That person may disrespect you and not honor you. So keep on begging for what you're not supposed to have. Keep on begging for what you're not supposed to have, or who tried to remove themselves from you. They tried to save you from them. Keep on pursuing it, and it's not going to be good. So respect the not getting what you want. Respect it. Respect it. Thank God for protecting you from you. Whatever and however that applies to your life. Thank God for protecting you from you. That's all I'm going to talk about today. Once again, thank you once again for watching this YouTube video. Thank you for subscribing. And I'm going to ask that if you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. It's a free process. You just click the button. Subscribe to this YouTube page. In addition to that, hit the bell so you can be notified when we have new uploaded videos for you. If there's any topics you would like to discuss, please email me, your life coach, Marsha McCray, at livingintentionallycoach@gmail.com. I listen, I read every single email, and can't wait, and I anticipate the upcoming emails so we can talk about certain things that's really near and dear to your heart. Until then, until the next time, thank you again for being on this YouTube page. I'm your coach, Marsha McCray, Living Intentionally. Shalom.